these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So LSU's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the right. Oh, it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
A strike downfield. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. It's Anderson.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Brings into the open. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. Is 2nd and 14. Now he's looking to throw it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Got his man. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Daniels. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Did as he throws. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown LSU.
The number one job in defending a quarterback is making him feel uncomfortable, physically hitting him. Nice job by the defense with the pressure. The hit on the quarterback forces the INT. And then Oski, as soon as you catch that thing, everybody start blocking, get to the near sideline, take that thing back to the house.
And he takes this from inside the 5. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Using his legs, it's Daniels. Got the 1st down and more. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Wants to throw, it's Lagway. Working that left side now. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed, to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward and get the 1st.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get...
He's going to throw deep right side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete on the right side. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Gators really need drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got the first down and more. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off. And incomplete on the deep ball. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida would notch the first road victory in this swampy series when they beat LSU on the Bayou in 1956.
A lot of history between these two teams because even when there were two divisions in the SEC, this was a constant cross-division rivalry featuring lots of NFL talent and some really dramatic games. I remember being the #1 team in the nation back in 1997, going into Baton Rouge and losing, and the fans rushing the field, tearing down the goalposts. These two teams have unbelievable fan bases and lots of talent on the field.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Just got to finish the play if you're the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Gators, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quick completion on the out. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
The Gators will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Texas Tech made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road victory. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Red Raiders.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's sharp.
Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Line gets set, 1st down. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Running the red zone. It's Durham. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the... It's complete! He gets it in! Touchdown, Bayou Bengals!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David.
Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And it's caught inside the 15. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. He's got it on the move. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gators!
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off play action on 1st down. Sure hands, it's Anderson. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying play action. Makes the grab. It's Durham. At the 45 on his way. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quickly to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. LSU. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it, but that hit as he got rid of the ball. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This is like a gift to have starting field position like this, Jesse.
You're absolutely right. It's ideal. And, David, they practice this. Sudden change situations, you have got to be able to pay this off now if you're on offense.
Yeah, and you want to pay it off. You practice it, but setting up in a goal-to-go situation, this is as good as it gets for this offense to succeed.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Pressure coming. Touchdown, Florida! Quick strike through the air for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU, and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels, Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure, but man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yep.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The inside handoff. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. Nice move to keep running. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. Gets out of bounds after the big gain, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Rushes on him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Here's a heat. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. It's our forced to settle for 3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Iowa has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 17 over Kansas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking downfield on first down. Going for it all. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hawkins. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators are flying down the field. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got him downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his...
Touchdown, Gators! And the stomping has commenced.
And he's in for his third rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
42, LSU, 20.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The give to the back. Spins away from the defender. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Looking for a deep man. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Now on first down from the 30. They'll leave it with him. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Wilson. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Making side adjustments here. To the air. It's Lagway. Here comes the heat. Finds his man. It's Wilson. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was third down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time, making a nice tackle before the sticks to set up fourth.
Makes the catch. It's Wilson. Across the 25, he's got room. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they... And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Offside, defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the point after is good. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Got a man. It's Thomas. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning it on. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. The Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Caught. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. On 4th down, looking to pass. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Grab near the marker. It's Clark. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Glagway. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. The Gators come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. No huddle here for the offense. On 4th down, going to the air. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's Anderson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind